Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm doing a paid review for Brian. This is paid review 20A23. 20A23. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Reverso. ArchieLuxury Reverso Grand Date. 8-day power reserve. It's a bit of a hefty bugger, but I love her. I love that watch. Guys, I'm doing this review here. This is for Brian. This is one of the hardest videos I've been asked to do. Let me read you the request that came in from Brian. This is from Brian. Brian says, I'm just sending good wishes. I don't desire a review, but please make a video about whatever it is you want to discuss. Life, kids, priorities. Is there a God? Are aliens visiting? Not kidding about aliens. This is Brian. You've reviewed my collection before. I still have the Patek 5196R and others. Thanks for your reviews. I send you positive wishes, Paul. From Brian. So Brian asked me to make a video on whatever I want. And that's hard. It's very hard. Whatever. I just don't want to churn out garbage. He's paid a nice fee and I want to give him value. And I'd like to go through some of the things Brian has asked about there. So I'd like to have a bit of a discussion with the audience. This is for Brian. So the first thing is, please make a video about whatever you want to discuss. Life, kids, priorities. Now, this is a very interesting thing. So these three things here: life, kids, priorities. And I thought this could be a perfect video for you to make here. So what is happening in my life at the moment? So I am 47 years old. I'm turning 48 in October. So that's, how many months away is that? May, June, July, August, September, October, 6 months away. So I'm 47 and a half. My life itself there, I've got to be totally honest with you. I'll give you some updates. Let's do it, man. Brian's paid the money. So I have been divorced, separated for the last couple of years. And I am seriously considering going back to my ex-wife. We separated due to some of my, we just drifted apart. We had different goals and ambitions. And I've gone to market. I've enjoyed my single time there. I've gone and met many lovely ladies. And I've got to be completely honest with you. I don't want to sound like a real narcissistic pig here, but, I was hoping to meet someone who had a little bit of financial security. And I got to be totally honest with you, most women you find on the dating sites, the apps, the Tinders, the Badoo, the Plenty of Fish, the seeking arrangements aside, that's entertainment. The terrible thing is that most of the ladies available have absolutely no money. Absolutely no money. And I've got to be totally honest with you. Not that money is the sole motivator. I just wanted to find someone we could be comfortable. We could drive her Mercedes SL around, shit like that. But that wasn't to be. And you find a lot of women in their 20s. They ain't interested in me. Women in their 30s, they want somebody to have children with. Well, I've got four boys. I've got enough children. And then you find ladies in their 40s, they got divorces, they got baggage, they got issues. 50s, they're looking at somebody to pay for a lifestyle. So I got to be honest with you, I'm actually considering reattaching. We're looking into it, and that may be on the cards there. Unfortunately, it's like many things there. They did a survey of men and said, how much sex do you think is necessary in a relationship? And the man would say once a day, and the woman says once a week or once a month. There was a great Woody Allen movie, and he was dating this woman, and they go to a marriage counselor, and Woody Allen goes in, he goes in and says, she never wants sex. No, we never hardly ever do it. And then when she goes in, she says, he's at me all the time. We do it all the time. I can't handle it. And that's the different perception. In Woody's case, he thought it wasn't enough. In her case, she thought it was way over budget. So you've got to find that mix. Unfortunately, that's not always an easy mix to have there. And then when you start outsourcing a little bit because that part of the relationship isn't good, they get all funny. Thank you, Western world morality. So in my life there itself, I'm trying to patch things up. Okay, the kids themselves there. I got 4 boys. The oldest 2, they're a work in progress. They're at least living by themselves. Unfortunately, they've the eldest, he's been a bit lazy. I wish he would throw himself into something, a passion. He hasn't seemed to have done that. The 23-year-old, he's had some really good breaks, really good jobs he's walked away from. So I'm kind of disappointed with that, but I don't want to get too they're growing men. I give them a guidance. I don't want to lecture them and push. I can only do what I can do. So a bit disappointed there. My other 2 kids, they're coming along beautifully. They're in high school. They're really good kids. The wife spends a lot of time with them. She's amazing. She's fantastic mom. She was a much better mom than a wife. And that's kind of what's happening there. My priorities, I gotta tell you, my priorities now is to try and I'd really like to meet a lady who likes the same things I do, who likes my jokes, laughs at my jokes, likes intimate relations, and has a little bit of moolah, cashado. Yes, I would really like to do that. So that is okay, guys. I want to make another vid. That's vid 1. I'm going to make a few vids because he spent a fair bit of money. I want to make another vid. Let's cut this vid now. That's the first bit. Now, the other vid is I want to talk about my kids not liking watches. Let's do that now. I'm going to cut this one and we'll make another one. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. And there we go, one of the most beautiful Pateks of modern times, a key reference point in Patek history, the 5035, proudly part of the ArchieLuxury wristwatch collection.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mark Goldberg for Archie Luxury AC3, the Pontiff, Satan Deville. I want to sincerely thank you for having sat through this video because I know it was awful, but you know what? You do it for the greater good of humanity. Thank you so much. Now, a couple of quick pieces of homework. Now that you've watched this video, I would like you to hit thumbs up. If you must, hit thumbs down, but if you'd hit thumbs up, I would especially appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a really nasty comment and tell him how awful this content was, but most importantly of all, the entire reason that I am linking up with Archie Luxury in the first place. I am a published author. Let Dogs Be Dogs, available in bookstores, Amazon, and electronically somewhere near you. Remember, Archie Luxury, he's not just a figment of your imagination.